A 6'1" sophomore from Gulfport, Mississippi, number 35, Chris Jackson.
After the NIT of playing at home for the next month. Pritchard into the lane, loses it. O'Neal comes away with it.
Showtime. Goodbye. Turn it. Put it in the book. Put it in the book. He's explosive. They love him. Baton Rouge, a superstar.
He is a treat.
Oh, he's exciting. To Larry Brown's team, they struggled early. Larry inserted him in the lineup the year they won the national championship, and he was a steady player.
Jackson again, no problem.
It's an NC, no contest. But not only a no contest here, nobody could check him one-on-one, Barry.
Gelner went down hard, might have turned an ankle and trots it off control. But there is no question that Chris Jackson is the guy that runs the Tigers.
Barry, one-on-one in the open court like we see right here. He is explosive, and he has that great control of his dribble. He utilizes the stutter step to dribble and freeze the defender. He has great change of directions.
And as you can see, 62%.
See, Jackson's really dangerous, Barry. He can get into the center of the court because you don't have a true help. I don't know how you stop that.
I don't think you do. He pulls up and knocks it down.
And he loves to practice. He has great work ethic. He sits in the gym by himself constantly and just works and works on his shot.
7 for Jackson. Now see, here's what... But Pritchard also got a piece of Vernell.
Hey, Vernell, you better learn. In front of you was a guy named Jackson. He's like the greatest ever. Get him to rock, baby. Vernell says, no, Chris, you get enough publicity. I'm going to take it to the goal.
Kansas in general doesn't really get it done with any flash, but they get it done.
Not an easy task coming up here to play in LSU.
That's what I started to say as Jackson takes another jumper and nails it. Gene Bartow said if that team is going to finish 5th in the Big 8 division.
Kansas with 4, LSU with 2.
They trailed by 5 as a result of that. Back to the original starting lineup now for Dale Brown as Sims comes back and so does Duval, and Jackson nails another 3.
He's a scoring machine. He's absolutely a scoring machine.
Well, he has literally been perfect tonight. Now they say it was 2.
Yeah, I think his foot was on the line, but I think it was an excellent call.
So take a point away. We'll take another look, see what you think.
I thought his foot was on the line. There's the reverse pass. He steps up. Yeah, he's in the 2-point area. Good call by the official.
Not a significant change, but nonetheless a change.
Well, right now the rule change is any foul, technical foul in the game will be a 2-shot attempt. In the past, if it was on a player, it was 1 shot. It was called on a Kansas coaching staff.
Boy, things like this can really turn a game.
Roy Williams, just an interesting guy. I really believe that ultimately when Michelangelo goes to the sideline down at Chapel Hill, he could be here appearing to that job, either he or another other
places. And he said, no thanks, I'm going to stay right here.
Well, Kansas has such a rich basketball tradition.
Jackson makes the first. He's perfect at the line. Made his first 5 from the field, missed his next 5.
I mentioned he's from out of Mississippi. There's another great guard out of Mississippi by the name of James Robinson who'll be playing down in Alabama, not to shoot from the perimeter. Look at this. He's saying, welcome to college basketball right now, baby. That's what Jackson's saying to him. You got to check me, Jordan. This is not high school, Jordan. This is the big time.
Jackson's starting to light it up again. 3 points from the basket. They did it that time, but that time O'Neal got a hand on West's shot.
Give it up. Give it up.
He did. Jackson.
That's perfect basketball. Excellent play, Maurice. Good daddy. Take a look at Chris Jackson. He had a quiet 20 points in the first half. There he is spotting up. He wanted a 3, but it was a 2. He stepped on a line.
You made an interesting point to me. We were talking before the game that Chris Jackson is the kind of player that he's going to throw it up. If he misses 4 or 5 shots, he's still going to throw it up, and eventually it's going to start to go down. He did, and it did.
Well, I give credit to Dale Brown for that because he gives them the license. He doesn't really tie his players up. He lets them demonstrate their great ability that they've utilized all their lives. Some coaches have a tendency to overcoach.
Hey, this is a special night for us, though. We got a special team that you're going to tell us about.
Well, we're going to talk about the all Rolls-Royce team, the premier players in the nation, the superstars.
How do you like that? The Dodge NIT, and here's Dick's Rolls-Royce team.
Here they are, my PT peers. Solid goal. The best at their position. Let's go to the power forward position. And my choice, Derek Coleman from out of Syracuse. And then at the small forward position, let's go to LaSalle, to the city of brotherly love, for the explosive one, Lionel the Train Simmons. And then in the middle, I give the slightest edge to Brian Williams of Arizona over Alonzo Mourning. And then in the backcourt, I love the strength of Ramil Robinson, who led Michigan to a national championship. And then my lead guard, the dynamite scoring machine, Chris Jackson. CJ, to me, is the best player in America, and my choice as the preseason player of the year.
I think, Dick, very tough to pick 5 out of a great crop of athletes.
At LSU, they really going to have some pressure because everybody, with all the publicity and the notoriety, people are expecting them every time they step on the floor to blow people out, and they're not ready to blow people out.
Will Jackson have to change his game appreciably with the 2 big men this year?
Oh, I don't think so. I think Chris Jackson, they say the same thing with Michael Jordan. You know, they looked at Jordan, he's getting a bunch of new players. When it's all said and done, Jordan will average his 30, and the same with Jackson. You know, he's just born to score, and he will score.
And here, of course, you'll get it all started at 11:30. Meanwhile, here a good game, 54-50. Jackson in the lane, finger roll.
Well, you know who you give credit for that goal? Stanley Roberts. Jackson used it as a screener. He pushed that
from outside. Fight for the rebound. Singleton has it. Kicks
Singleton.
it out to Jackson for the 3. We're tied.
I like Singleton, but I like that guy a heck of a lot better. He's awesome, baby. He's awesome.
5th tie.
Because he's the kind of player with a lot of pressure on him defensively, and he's just going to keep shooting and shooting.
Well, there it is.
Just a matter of time, and especially late. I've been very impressed with his ability to run. Now here's the situation. We're going to be giving help on him. They know he's going to shoot the rock.
And gets it.
Nails it too. Dale wants that TO, baby. Get that TO.
With 39 seconds left, it's a 3-point game.
See, right now, if they go to the free throw line and you get it back with a Jackson, you can look at OT, overtime. Isn't it amazing how he can be shooting so poor? And yet, when the game is on the line, the kid makes the most unbelievable shot.
And that was one of the tougher 3-point shots he's had to take tonight, and he got it down. Let's listen in to Dale Brown.